Okay, now, Dylan Ross has asked me to make this movie. And, this one is for Alex. Um, wow. Having a relationship that lasted 2 years, that's a pretty big step. I mean, honestly, I haven't had a relationship that's managed to last even a full year. So, I would consider myself lucky if I were in your shoes of having just a 2 year relationship. However, I understand, that's hard. That's very hard. When you put 2 years worth of devotion into a person and you feel like you've gotten really nothing out of it and they've left you. That's a very hard situation. Um well, first of all, there are a couple things to keep in mind. However much you love this guy, no guy is worth so much that without him, you don't deserve anything good or life. No guy's that good. I don't care what other people might try to say. There's no one in the world who is worth more than your life. Um, Two, being depressed, sure, it's kind of like a comfort, but at the same time, it's not going to get him back, and also, it's not going to do you any good. Now, saying, oh, just don't be depressed, I know it's not that easy. I've been depressed for a long, long time, and only in the past 2-3 months or so had I actually managed to get out of it. So, I mean, want to talk about depression? Whew, I can relate, but trust me, no matter how long you stay depressed, it doesn't make things better. The only thing it can do is mess up your life worse than it already feels it's messed up. My main advice here is don't let anyone else decide how you're going to feel about yourself. Don't let anyone else decide how you're going to feel. It's not worth it. You should be happy. You should be happy for who you are. You should be happy to be alive. You should be thankful for the blessings that you've got. Even if they're not blatantly obvious, they're bound to be there. You have to look for them. If you don't look for them, do you really want to be happy? And that's the question you've got to ask yourself. Do you really want to be happy? Because until you really want to be happy, you won't. And even if you do say, I want to be happy, are you doing anything to make that happen? If you're giving yourself thoughts like, oh, why can't I find a boyfriend because, well, you're alone at the time, and you give yourself negative thoughts like, well, I can't find one because I don't look good enough. I can't find one because I'm not nice enough, or I don't act right, or I don't wear the right clothes. Those things, that's putting it in someone else's hands. And that's a negative thought that's not going to help you at all. Instead of worrying about things that you don't have control over, you should consider being thankful for the things that you do have control over, the things that you have control over, and the only thing you have control over is yourself. If you see things that you think need improvement, improve them, by all means. Give yourself a goal and work towards it. That'll help the most. So, for me, my goal is to get my degree. So I'm working towards that. And just because you are going to be a happy person, or that is, if you choose to be a happy person, just because you're a happy person does not mean you have to be happy 100% of the time. Listen, I'm a happy guy. I really am. But the thing of the matter is, well, despite being happy, I still have times when I feel lonely, times when I feel sad. It's okay to feel bad about a situation that happens to you. What's not okay is when you let that situation start to control your life. Alex, I really don't know what else I can say. The choice is yours. You have to choose to be happy. But just know that you've got the support of at least one really good friend. And I'm totally hoping that things work out with you, okay? Because the last thing the world needs is one Alex Blassie who's depressed, one Alex Blassie who seems to have lost meaning. There is always something that is possible through you, and just you. Find it. Search for it. Grab it. But above all, know this. Your life is important. And it doesn't matter what has happened. Even Danny Gabriel is not worth you being depressed. Well, the rest is up to you. I'm wishing you good luck. And, don't know what else to say. But just remember, it's not over. There are more people out there than you could possibly imagine. There's bound to be at least one who's better than what you think you could have possibly gotten. So, that said, I hope to hear from all of my subscribers soon, and I hope that you're going to do okay. Bye.